Some cases are officially closed. The paperwork is filed. The investigation ends. The story is declared finished. But for the public, something still feels wrong. Evidence raises doubts. Timelines don't align. And questions refuse to disappear. Tonight, we open 5 cases that police say are solved, but the public never truly accepted. Welcome back to the Dark Side Files. In April 1994, the world lost Kurt Cobain, the frontman of Nirvana. Police ruled his death as suicide. He was found in his home, with a shotgun beside him and a handwritten note nearby. But almost immediately doubts began to surface. Toxicology reports showed extremely high levels of heroin in his system. Levels some experts believe would have made it impossible for him to pull the trigger. The note itself has been debated for decades. Some believe parts of it sound less like a goodbye and more like a farewell to music. Investigators found no evidence of foul play. The case was closed. Yet for many fans and independent investigators, the official explanation still doesn't feel complete. A death ruled solved, but never settled in the public mind. In 1993, 3 8-year-old boys were brutally murdered in West Memphis, Arkansas. The crime shocked the nation. Police arrested 3 teenagers, Damian Eccles, Jesse Miskelly, and Jason Baldwin. The case relied heavily on a confession later claimed to be coerced. There was little physical evidence linking the teenagers to the crime. Despite this, they were convicted. Years later, new DNA testing failed to connect them to the murders. In 2011, the 3 men were released after entering an Alford plea, legally acknowledging the conviction without admitting guilt. The case was considered closed, but one question remains unanswered. If they didn't do it, who did? In 1994, O.J. Simpson was charged with the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. The trial became a global spectacle. Evidence appeared overwhelming. Blood samples, DNA, a glove found at the scene. But the defense focused on police misconduct, evidence handling, and reasonable doubt. In 1995, O.J. Simpson was found not guilty. Legally, the case was closed. Public opinion, however, was deeply divided. Years later, Simpson was found civilly liable for the deaths. 2 verdicts, 2 interpretations of justice, a case closed by the courts, but never resolved in the public conscience. In 2007, British student Meredith Kercher was found murdered in Perugia, Italy. The investigation that followed became a legal and media labyrinth. Multiple suspects were charged. Convictions were made, then overturned. Amanda Knox and Raffaele Solicito were convicted, acquitted, retried, and acquitted again. Another man, Rudy Guade, was convicted separately. The case officially concluded with Knox and Solicito cleared. But the shifting narratives, conflicting evidence, and intense media coverage left many uncertain about what truly happened. A case closed in court, yet permanently blurred in public memory. On November 20th, 1963, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. The official investigation concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. The case was closed, but almost immediately doubts emerged. Conflicting witness statements, questions about bullet trajectories, documents sealed for decades. Even today, some government files remain redacted. For many, the idea of a lone gunman has never fully explained the event. More than 60 years later, the assassination of JFK remains one of the most debated cases in history. Officially solved, publicly unresolved. A case can be closed on paper, But truth isn't always that simple. When evidence leaves room for doubt, when answers feel incomplete, the public keeps asking questions. These were 5 cases closed by police, but never truly closed by the public. And these files remain open inside the Dark Side Files. Until next time, keep questioning, because every mystery has a dark side.